happy Friday. I'm 𝐿𝐮𝐬, the Massachusetts medium. This is your live reading for Friday, December 8th. Got a little bit of snow coming up this weekend. Perfect weekend to just stay in and relax. We're in a Mercury retrograde right now. So what that means is it's a perfect time of year for this. It's all about reviewing things, okay? Reviewing your life, reviewing what it is you want to see happen in your life. Great card just fell out. This has to do with your angels supporting you and guiding you. But you have to listen to your angels, okay? And you have to ask your angels for help or they can't help you. That is the rule. So we have 999 people on the mediumship site. I wonder who our 1000th person is going to be. We'll give a shout out to them as soon as they join. Tell all your friends they should be joining the site. People that are on the relationship site are missing this reading. This is an awesome reading and it's different from the relationship site. There is a site for anybody that's not on it, relationship advice for men and women. You're welcome to join that. I do a relationship reading on that site every Friday as well. So let's see what we've got coming up. There's also relationship videos for sale. They're on my website, 𝐿𝐮𝐬.com. And if you want to have just a general reading for yourself, you can book that on 𝐿𝐮𝐬.com as well. And I just started my blog, so there's a blog on there that you can read. And my blog is all about actual readings that I've done for people, and I've done thousands of readings, but you always have ones that really are amazing and stay with you. The spirits are just, they're phenomenal, and the way they help and the way they heal, you never know where it's coming from. But they're interesting reads if you want to go to that. So this has to do with spirituality and wisdom, and this is the time of the year that a lot of people are starting to look at the universe as the bigger picture and get out of the box that they've stuck themselves in. It's interesting how people want to go to church only on Christmas and Christmas and Easter, right? Guess what? It's there 52 weeks of the year. You can go another time of the year. It's always good to connect to spirit whenever you can. This time of the year is really not about who can buy the best gift for the next person. It's really about sharing, caring, and loving one another. Okay? Trust and honesty. Basis for any relationship with anyone. A lot of people have difficulty trusting other people and being honest. Well, you have to be honest with yourself before you can be honest with someone else. So this card speaks to that for me. This card basically says that you really need to be honest with yourself about what you want in your life, what you want to do with your life, where you want to go. And that will help open up for you the trust in other people, because you'll be able to trust yourself a little bit better. Okay. For anybody that's new to my readings and is asking, gee, how is this reading for me? If you're watching this reading, nothing is random. Even if you're watching it in rerun, all these cards will not resonate with you, but something in here is for you. So pay attention. Okay. We're back to the inner self again. We've got trust and we've got the inner self and expansion, and it's the same thing. This whole Mercury retrograde is about going within, reviewing your life, reviewing what's happening in your life, where you want to go, what you want to do, and then expanding again and moving forward. This is what it's all about, and so it's perfect that these cards are coming up for here. This is about boundaries, and everybody needs to learn how to set their own boundaries so that they're not, number one, all over the place and scattered, but number two, that they have a comfort zone. Okay, everybody has to find that comfort zone for themselves. So that's what that card is all about. And this is the teacher. And we all are here on this earth to learn. And if you've learned something before the next person has learned it, then it's kind of your obligation to move on and teach the next person, right? Because this is how we all learn. So even though you may not think of yourself as a teacher, we're all teachers. As soon as you learn something and you're telling the next person, you've now become their teacher. Okay? And it's important that we all do that. We teach children, right? We teach young children as they're growing. And even as adults, we're all still learning. You don't stop learning until the day you go to the other side. And believe it or not, you're learning on the other side just as much, if not more, than here. Okay? This is what we do on the other side. We continue to learn. But we take our knowledge and we take our love with us. Those are the two things that go. And for anybody that doesn't know, yes, I did pass away when I was 27. I was on the other side for a short period of time, and I came back here by choice. So I know that the only two things that we take with us onto the other side are love and knowledge. So expand your love to everyone that you can, and learn as much as you can, because it does help you on the other side. This has to do with clairvoyance. And I always let people know every medium is a psychic, every psychic is not a medium, but you all have psychic ability. That little nudge that you feel that, you know, something's not quite right, that's your psychic ability. Pay attention to that. This is the time of the year that it gets really heightened, and it has to do with the atmosphere, it has to do with the planet lineups, it has to do with lots of different things. But pay attention to that, because it will also keep you safe. This is the awakening card, and a lot of people are starting to awaken. It has to do, again, with the times that we're living in, and the more you awaken, the more you understand what's going on in the world, and the more you understand how the universe works and what your part is in this universe and why you're here. Everyone is here for a reason. Sometimes the trick is to find out what the reason is. This is healing. And this, again, time of the year for healing. Go inside, do the inner work a little bit. Heal whatever the problem is. Was it your parents? Was it your family? Was it a past relationship? Whatever the problem is, this is the time of the year to heal it. It's the time of the year to connect and just clear the board. Okay? Again, back with the psychic abilities. Tap into it. Use it to your advantage. Okay, we all have it. Pay attention to your dreams. You know, a lot of times the spirit from the other side, or someone that you love that passed, they're trying to get in touch with you. They're on the other side. The easiest way for them to do that is through your dreams. So pay attention to that. I always tell everybody, have a pen and paper next to your bed, wake up in the morning and write them down. And later in the day you can process that a little bit better. And this is adaptability. And guess what? It is the season that there's a lot going on. There's Christmas parties, there's office parties, there's class reunions, there's getting together with friends and family, and maybe family that you really don't want to get together with. So you need to be flexible. You need to be able to adapt. And this is what life is all about, you know, dancing with the universe. It's like one big roller coaster ride. So it's not going to kill you to go listen to the in-laws for an hour, or listen to your boss drone on and on for a half hour. Be flexible. Go with your partner. Go where you need to be. Just try to enjoy it. Make the best of it. It's not going to be a situation that's going to last forever. Okay. Career options. A lot of people are going to have some career options coming up right now, or you're looking to change jobs. New Year's coming. That's the time everybody thinks, time to start anew, right? Time to focus on what you want. So a lot of people have a lot of options open to them right now. Now's the time to really process that, pay attention to what's available, and take that step forward. For a lot of people, their life purpose is going to be around children, somehow connected to children, whether you're teaching, whether you're working as a teaching aide, whether you're just a nanny, okay? But if that's your life purpose and that's what your passion is all about, then find what career revolves around children and work in that direction. This is also the time of the year that a lot of people are very sensitive. So you need to not necessarily be ruled by your sensitivity. You need to balance that with your intellect, okay? So the thought and the heart have to be balanced. Don't let one lead without the other. Take them together, okay? This is speaking about your oracle cards, which these are. And Again, this is a general reading. If you want to have a personal reading as to what's going on in your life, what direction you should be going, you can book me online at 𝐿june_EDWARD.com and we can do a personal reading for you. And this again has to do, this card keeps coming up, talking to your angels. You need to ask your angels for help. If you don't ask them, they cannot intervene in your life. That is the rule on the other side. Let's do these. I love these. I also started my blog, so there's a link to that on here, and it's just interesting readings that I've done that you might learn something from. I've done thousands of readings, but there's always those readings that really stay with you and change me as a person as well as the person that's getting the reading. This has to do with coming out of the closet. Okay, that can have a lot of meanings for a lot of different people, but it means to me that a lot of you are hiding something. You're hiding something about yourself. You're hiding something that you want, and now's the time to put it in the forefront and move forward with it. Okay, the universe is supporting that. Everything will always work out for the highest and best. Always remember that and understand that. There are no wrong moves. Okay, you can't really screw much up in your life, because as you zig, it zags. If you think you're making a wrong move, something else comes in to correct it. This is how the universe works. Okay. And I love this. This is choose peace. And it is the time of the year. Please choose peace. Whenever you have that opportunity to choose conflict or choose peace with someone in your life, please choose peace at all times. Conflict really only, it negates the reason that you're there. It also clouds an issue. It may help you get your frustrations out, but you can go beat up a little pillow for that. Always try to choose peace. There's really, you know, some people are just, they live in anger and you don't know what's going on in their life. So if someone's coming at you and they're angry and they're trying to engage you, then diffuse it immediately. I'm sorry that you feel that way, and is there something that I can help you with? And maybe just give them a hug. Nothing diffuses anger faster than giving somebody a hug, and we all need one, right? This has to do with clearing your energy and shielding your energy from negativity. Okay, there's a lot of negative people out there. Don't let them suck you in. Don't let them ruin your day or rain on your parade, as it's called. Live life to the fullest. Enjoy every day that you're here. Clear your energy. Go home at night. Some kind of a ritual, whether it's a salt bath or a nice hot shower or a cup of tea, and put your feet up. Do something nice for yourself to clear your energy out. And don't get sucked into that negativity. This has to do with moving forward in your life. And if you feel like you've been stuck because you can't make a decision, and you know everybody's afraid of change. Change is not a bad thing. Change is what helps you grow. Okay? So this card is speaking to that, and it's saying, just do it. Stop procrastinating. Stop putting it off. Stop hemming and hawing back and forth. Should I? Shouldn't I? This was just drives you insane, okay? Make a decision and just do it. I promise you there's no wrong moves in life. There really aren't. When you think you've done something to screw something up royally, I promise you it's going to turn around and something good comes out of everything. It's how the world works. And this card has to do with being persistent. Don't give up. People give up too quickly. We're in such a world of instant gratification. Everybody wants everything now. And if they don't get it now, they start to get like little children whining and crying and all upset. I want it now. How come I can't have this job? How come I can't get this house? How come she doesn't like me? Whatever it is. Don't give up. Okay? Have patience. Be persistent. Eventually, what is supposed to come to you will come to you. I guarantee it, because this is how the world works. This is how the angel works. We'll do 3 more. Three of Michael, celebrations, which we know we've got lots of celebrations coming up, right? Lots of things to be happy for. Be happy for your family. Be happy for your friends. Be happy if you have a roof over your head, because there's a lot of people out there at this time of the year that do not. And the weather is getting cold. Fight for justice. Fight for equality of people. Don't give up. This is what makes the world a better place. Fight for your values. This also speaks to people that are engaged in lawsuits and any type of negotiations that are going on right now in that regard. Those things are going to turn out okay. They're going to somehow end up in your favor. Even if you don't think they are, believe me, there's something good that comes out of it, I promise. And this has to do with clearing up communication problems with others. Be clear about what you want. And before you put it out there about what it is that you want, make sure you know in here what you want. Decide what it is you want, and then you need to communicate it to the other person. The reality of it is most people aren't mind readers, so if you don't tell them, they aren't going to know, right? It's also the time to embark on whatever new idea is that you have, whatever it is that you want to do to move forward in your life. Now's the time to do that. And don't get discouraged if you hit a couple bumps in the road. The bumps in the road are there for a reason. Think about this. If everything in life came so easy to you, right? You just snap your fingers and it's there. Would you really appreciate it? Would you really appreciate anything in life if it came that easy and you didn't have to work for it and it wasn't hard to get? You wouldn't. It would have no value to you because everything would come that easy for you. So keep that in mind when you face a challenge in life, and if something seems like it's taking a long time to come to you, or you've had lots of patience and lots of persistence, keep that in mind that along that way there's all these lessons that you're learning, and when it finally does come true and you finally get what it is that you've wanted, you're going to value it so much more because it's taken that much longer for you to get it. Okay? So I want to wish everyone a wonderful weekend. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next week. Thanks.